Swing!
World order. Fuck you, Nintendo.
This is fucking stupid!
Cause I got fucked by this guy. Damn.
Thanks for the money, you fucking worthless humans.
Suck off, DSP Micro. Whoa! Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude.
Bollocks!
I knew this was going to be the field day for trolls where they were going to go out and literally just make shit up because this is their livelihood. This is what they do. This is how they get their attention and their jollies fans. I'm sure they probably got insane amounts of views in the last few days since I announced on Wednesday that I was married. And it's all 1,000,000% based on speculation. 1,000,000% based on speculation. Not a single piece of it is based on fact. Because the bottom line is there's no facts to support anything that any of them have said. Oh, Phil's a scammer and Phil took the money that he said was for taxes and he did it to pay for a wedding. The whole notion is so ludicrous. It is. It's so ludicrous. If anyone who knows anything, all right, about any kind of wedding planning knows you don't pay for things on the day of the fucking wedding. It's just so stupid. Yes, I'm sure that the Saturday or the Friday and Saturday before my wedding, I raised, you know, some money for taxes. And I spent that on the venue and everything. What are you talking about? Anything for a wedding that would have had to be done has to be done way ahead of time, okay? There's no way it could even go towards it. In addition to that, the funny part, you have zero evidence of anything that I did in Connecticut. You have none.
Oh, Phil's a scammer and Phil took the money that he said was for taxes and he did it to pay for a wedding.
Good news is there will be a montage in the month of September. It's going to be the best and worst of DSP Classics. Alan Wake. Yes, it was actually Alan Wake, which the patrons voted on throughout the month of August and nominated as the next DSP Classics playthrough. Now, I have to say this. This is a little different than the last one that I did. If you remember when I did Start the Party, that was, not Start the Party, excuse me. When I did TV Superstars, that was the last DSP Classics montage that I did. That was a short playthrough. It was just like, I think around 20 parts or so. So once I went through all those videos, which took me, you know, a couple hours, I was able to pick out the funniest parts and make the edited videos. Unfortunately, Alan Wake is a longer playthrough than that. We're talking 5+ hours, if I remember correctly. I think it was like 6-7 hours of a playthrough. And that's great because the game was good, but let's face it, Alan Wake I played in what, 2009, 2010? I don't really remember much of the playthrough. I remember a few minor things, like I remember the power going off. I remember one or two funny things in the forest, although I have no idea what parts of the playthrough that was. So, really, I couldn't easily go back and make this montage series. So, FYI, I have made a thread on thekingofhate.com in the playthrough section of the forums where I please am invoking you, please, please, please post up your favorite moments of the playthrough. Because people want to see this montage series is what they voted for, but sorry, I don't have 8 hours to sit here and watch my own playthrough, you know what I mean? You are the guys and gals who watched that playthrough, and quite honestly, you probably have a lot more of a recollection of your favorite parts of that playthrough than I do. So, rack your brains, think back, head to the forums, nominate your favorite moments, and I'll use that as a guideline as I jump around the videos later this month when I start working on that montage series. And you may say, well, when is that going to happen? That's going to happen probably the middle to second half of September, because right now I'm really kind of applying myself to play the games that I'm playing.
Many unbearable hours later.
First of all, let's go through the schedule briefly, because I want everyone to understand what's going to happen, because my schedule has changed dramatically. Based off of your feedback last night, well, the feedback that I was able to get with my Twitter being bombarded with fucking stupid shit, everyone basically overwhelmingly voted and said, Phil, instead of doing Hits of the Week this week, which is your weekly montage series where I do things like the best and worst moments and stuff from my gameplay, why don't you do game reviews? Because this week you already completed Naruto, you already completed Unravel, And people would like to also see you play Firewatch, but we also want reviews. You know, it's been a month since you actually did a game review. And we'd like to see you review the new games over doing just like a best of the week montage. So based off of your feedback last night, that's what I'm going to do. So please, if you haven't yet, watch the best and worst of Alan Wake montage. It's live right now on DSP Gaming. That's only part 1. I'm at least going to do a part 2, if not a part 3. That playthrough of Alan Wake is actually really long. That's one of the games that starts out strong, but unfortunately I really feel that it got really slow and repetitive near the second half of the game, and it just dragged out way too long. That playthrough is 70 freaking parts, and just to give you some perspective, the first montage there, which is the first couple of hours, is only 7 parts of the playthrough. So there's no way I'm going to be doing the entire game. I'll probably jump around and look for funnier or more entertaining parts of the game for the next 1 to 2 more parts. And that's going to be coming out for the rest of September, if not, you know, early October. But that, quite honestly, may be the last best and worst of DSP Classics montage, because right now that video's been out for around 15-16 hours. It says it has 2,000 views. So, you know, 10 minutes of work of me doing an ongoing game people want to see versus 8 hours of work. Thanks for the money, dummies, because that's exactly what you fucking are. A bunch of fucking empty-headed idiots who paid me money to get absolutely nothing out of it. Thanks. The planets aligned and are telling me don't do Project 7 now. And so, what I want to tell you in this video, now that I'm sure everyone has thumbed it down, right? It's like 4 million thumbs down. 4 million thumbs down. 2 things. Number 1. This does not mean that I am never doing Project 7. It just means that as of right now, I'm officially announcing I'm not doing it right now. It doesn't make sense, alright? I will possibly, in the future, if I do have a turnaround and I'm not in this much debt and I can get a better camera and I can work on these things a lot better, I'll work on Project 7. But I would rather put out something that's nicely produced and is a good quality thing rather than a turd, okay? And a rushed turd at that. That's number 1. So, Project 7 is not going to happen now, but it doesn't mean it's never going to happen. It just means not right now. Number 2, what that means is that the days in August that I said I was taking away from streaming are now rescinded. As of today, as you saw, I streamed today, so that was rescinded. Next Friday, the 21st, I'm going to be working. I'm going to be doing 1 to 2 gameplay streams, and it's going to probably be the continuation of what I'm doing, or maybe it might be a good opportunity to say that'll be the day that I return to Splatoon. And I do a big stream of Splatoon, and I do my follow-up on Splatoon, okay? So, there will be no more days of August where I'm not streaming. I'm going to be streaming every day daily, whether it's continuing playthroughs or new things that I wasn't going to do. I can now do them, stuff like that. I'm doing that, okay? So, I am going to rejuggle the schedule around, and I'll have more information about that for you shortly. Number 3, Patreon, because it was kind of tied to Project 7, obviously now is going to change. And I want you to understand that I am very deeply sorry that I was not able to put together a Project 7 product for you. I know that it was a goal for the month of August for me to take all this time off to work on Project 7. And I also know that for patrons who pledged a certain amount of money, it was one of your perk levels that you possibly could be a part of Project 7 or another project. Right now, I'm going to be honest with everyone. At this point, I'm taking the Project 7 thing off the table. Alright, well, that concludes my first and official session of Crash Bandicoot 2. First of all, I'm going to save my game, thank God. I'm going to thank everyone if you watched on stream or on YouTube. Thank you. I don't know. We'll see if I continue this or not. It's going to be in the hands of the patrons, future marathons and stuff. This was all played in a 7.5-hour marathon, and right now I got a headache behind my eye, so I'm happy that it's over. But, thanks for watching. Epic way to end it, right? And, we'll see if it ever continues. Alright?
The blackest eyes. The devil's eyes.
Fucking die! Oh, here it comes! This is it! This is it! Now I'm charmed! I'm charmed, which means he's gonna fucking... I'm gonna heal him. I'm gonna heal him.
Providing backup.
I'm gonna heal him. I know it. And then I quit.
That wasn't good.
If I heal him, I quit. I'm not kidding. I quit the game. I'm done. I'll tell you right now. If I heal him, I quit.
Hey, can you hear me?
He's doing it again! He's doing it again! Oh my god, fuck this. This is insanity. I'm done. This is over. I'm done. I'm not redoing it. I'm done. She's gonna heal him. I'm done. I'm done. It's over. It's over. Goodbye. It's over. That's it for Persona 3, ladies and gentlemen. That's the worst final boss fight I've ever done in an RPG. That's not an exaggeration. That is the worst final boss fight I've ever done. And I'm not redoing it. So I don't care about the end of the game. I spent, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, over 4 months. And I'm not doing it again. That's a complete waste of time. That was 90 minutes of one boss fight. The worst designed boss fight I've ever done in a fucking RPG. I'm done. The playthrough is over. I'm not playing this game again. That is it. I'm not wasting more time. I'm done. That is it. Complete garbage. That is complete hack game design. There is no reason to have a fucking boss that can multiply charm your party and your party immediately will re-heal the boss. Fuck that. Fuck that bullshit. I'm glad that they didn't do that. You saw in Persona 4, that shit wasn't in it, right? They said, oh no. No, no, no. Enough of that shit. It's done. It's over. I'm done with this fucking game. Goodbye. Done and done and done. Alright, everyone. That's it. I thank you for those who did follow along the playthrough for this long. I do. But it's just not worth the time anymore. It's just not. It's absolutely not worth anyone's fucking time. It's not worth my time. It's not worth your time to try to do that again. No. I'm done. 90 minutes wasted on a boss fight is enough for me. It was absolutely fine till the final form where it uses a fucking brute charm spell. That is complete and utter terrible game design for an RPG. And, of course, Atlas learned from it, like I said. Wasn't in Persona 4. I guarantee you that shit will not be in Persona 5. But I'm done wasting time. It's over. So, that's it. That pretty soon, I mean, right now, I'm playing Destiny 2. I'm playing Knack 2. I'm playing Marvel vs. Capcom Rabbids. Eventually, I'm going to get back to Yakuza Kiwami, although that's pretty much on indefinite hold at this point. And the patrons are currently voting for the Patron's Choice playthrough. And I'm going to be honest here, people never listen to me. Everyone seemed to have voted for Super Mario Sunshine. I don't know why. Because I literally said in the poll, I said, listen, you guys nominated Super Mario Sunshine. I understand that, but you have to understand something. I'm playing Mario plus Rabbids now. At the end of October, I'll be playing Mario Odyssey. So maybe right now is not a good idea for Super Mario Sunshine, especially considering I may not finish the game in time for Mario Odyssey and you'll have 2 Mario games overlapping and it would be really not make any sense. Yeah, everyone still voted for Super Mario Sunshine, like they don't read me at all. I swear no one listens to me. No one listens to me. I'm going to start playing Super Mario Sunshine. Everyone will be hyped for like a day or two. Then, as usual, with every Nintendo game, the interest will trail off. Yet I'll be stuck playing this long-ass Nintendo game that I can't even monetize because Nintendo steals all the ad revenue. It's going to be the stupidest thing ever. I totally understand that people might want to see a game that's good, but why would you want it right before another game in the same franchise that's good and during a playthrough of the same character? Ah! Now, Majin Buu, I'm sorry, he says, Phil literally is not thinking in the gamer's mindset. He's thinking like a businessman. No, I am. I'm thinking of a viewer's mindset. If you're a viewer, do you want to see Mario plus Rabbids, then Mario Sunshine, then see Mario Sunshine go on hold for Mario Odyssey, only to hope that eventually I'll get back to Mario Sunshine? Or would you like to see one good Mario game now, and then have maybe a couple months away from Mario, and then go back to Mario later when it makes sense? You're not going to want it. You're going to lose so much interest seeing Mario, 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 Mario. It's like watching the Super Mario Brothers movie. You got Mario Mario, and you got Luigi Mario. It's too much goddamn Mario. We've got some interesting developments and results that I want to share with all of you, because very shortly, once I start wrapping up these new releases that I'm handling right now, I'm going to be starting up with a Patron's Choice playthrough. The patrons, from the month of July actually, have been nominating and voting on games that are going to be the next Patron's Choice playthrough. This is going to be the game that's balanced to be played in along all the new releases. So I'll be playing new releases, and when, let's say there's a day, oh, I don't have a new release to play, or maybe I'll put the new release on first stream, and I'm going to do something different on my second stream, okay? So if I were to play Mario Sunshine now, it would be Mario Overload. And let's face it, let's all be real here. It's cool to have some of a good thing. It's not good to have too much of a good thing. Because when you have too much of a good thing, you get what's called burnout, right? Playing three back-to-back-to-back Mario games was not going to work. It was just not going to work at all. People were going to get pissed off and bored and say, why is Phil playing so much of this? Just like earlier this year, if you remember, there was a Patron's Choice playthrough of Danganronpa 1, and then immediately following it, the patrons picked Danganronpa 2, to which I said, I don't think this is a good idea, and I was correct, because if you guys didn't notice, when I played Danganronpa 2, the attendance on the streams, as well as the viewership on YouTube, was way down. So, I appealed to my patrons, and I said, listen, I really don't think it's going to make sense for you guys to vote for Super Mario Sunshine now. In addition to just the concerns that 3 Mario games back-to-back don't make sense, also, if you guys aren't aware, this is actually the best time right now to be putting out videos on YouTube, starting right now and through December, because this is the big advertisement-heavy season. This is the time when most YouTubers go gung-ho into YouTube, because they know if they put out videos now, they're going to make the most amount of money. For me, being real here, real talk with all of you, this is one of the most important times of the year, because whatever videos I put out now make a big lump of income for me that then allows me to survive through the slower months of early the next year. However, if I play Mario Sunshine, if you guys aren't aware, I can't monetize it on YouTube. Why? Because Nintendo claims all first-party Nintendo videos on YouTube. Now, the thing is, I could have made the decision and said, all right, well, now I'm banning Mario Sunshine from the running completely. And you know what would have happened if I did that? Here's what would have happened. Massive backlash, because the patrons would have said, but that was the game we nominated the most, and you're banning it? That's not fair, right? So, what I did is I made a poll based on the nominations. I did a compromise with everybody, okay? Mario Sunshine's going to win the poll, all right? But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what came in second place. Whatever gets second place is going to be the Patron's Choice playthrough for now. Meaning, like I said, once I start wrapping up these new releases that I'm playing right now, when we get a little bit of downtime, it's going to be whatever gets second place in the poll will be the Patron's Choice playthrough. That way, I can play it, I can monetize it. It's not another Mario game that'll burn everyone out from watching it, and it'll be a fun playthrough for the now. I am agreeing that because of this extenuating circumstances, that Super Mario Sunshine will be played. However, it will be played at a later date. More than likely, it's going to be in January, when we have tons of downtime. Typically, January is one of these very, very slow gameplay months. So I'm making this commitment so that it's a win-win for everyone. We get a fun Patron's Choice playthrough now that I can actually monetize and doesn't burn everybody out. And then, come January, I play Super Mario Sunshine, which it seems a lot of people want to see. Riggers 1 did a 10-bit share and says, if you're playing Metal Gear Solid in January, when is Sunshine? I've been looking forward to that since October. Well, the bottom line is, I just played 2 Mario games. I just played Mario plus Rabbids, right? Kingdom Battle. That went through August and all through September. And then immediately in October, I started playing Super Mario Odyssey. And that was played for another full month. I'm being real with you. No, I'm not playing Sunshine right now. It just can't happen. I just did an entire month where I did a playthrough that was like 25 to 30 hours long, and I made no money on it on YouTube. Sorry, you know, it is going to happen. I've promised you guys, yes, the Sunshine playthrough is going to happen. Absolutely. It's just not going to happen, until I get to a position where I can afford to do another playthrough that I'm not going to get paid for, all right? I can't. I need to be making money to pay these bills, or else I can't even be here anymore to stream. And the bottom line is, you can expect that. I will preface this immediately, folks. You will hear people in the next month saying that Phil is not playing Super Mario Sunshine. He's not fulfilling his promises to the patrons. He's done it again. He's stealing money. And these people are pieces of human shit. These people don't care if I'm playing Sunshine or not. These people are just people who are assholes who want to spin everything they basically can to say that I'm a bad human and I'm a thief. And the usual people who make shit up. I superbly promise to you that I'm going to be playing Super Mario Sunshine. When we were doing all this back in, September, and people were picking games for Patron's Choice and all of that, and all this was happening. That was when I got the news about these taxes. And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, right? And I didn't reveal it until early October. But, yeah, when I said, oh, I'm gonna play Sunshine next year, right? Which is what I said. I said more than likely January. Never promised January, but I said more than likely January. That was of the understanding that everything was gonna remain the same. Well, guess what? Things have changed, okay? But it's not gonna happen right now. And here we go. Fuck all these idiots. I'm literally banning every piece of shit who's in the stream chat, who's just there to talk shit. You're gone. Because that's all, I know who these people fucking are. And they were waiting the entire pre-stream for me to answer this question to try to spin it negative. That's something that I did wrong. Fuck you. No, really. Fuck you. And I mean that. Fuck you. You fucking pieces of shit. You're only here to make me look bad. Go ahead. Run off and make your fucking bullshit videos that are completely factually incorrect. I never promised I was playing Sunshine in January. So I'm making this commitment so that it's a win-win for everyone. We get a fun Patron's Choice playthrough now that I can actually monetize and doesn't burn everybody out. And then, come January, I play Super Mario Sunshine, which it seems a lot of people want to see. Alright? I need to keep my fucking house. So, fuck you. Alright? Go to hell. Get the fuck out. And, I need to continue doing what I'm doing right now. Right now, I really need to focus on putting out quality stuff for you guys, being entertaining, raising funds, and keeping my house. And then when all that's settled, then I can play Super Mario Sunshine. I'll play through that Nintendo will claim all my ad revenue on, right? Fucking idiots. They're dumb fucks, alright? I'm so tired of it. At this point, you want to wring their fucking necks. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. Darkside Phil here. I'm back. I'm back for my trip to Connecticut, which was about a week. I actually left 1 week ago today. Basically saying that, he was raising money for taxes, but all that money obviously went to pay for this wedding that he didn't tell us about, and he scammed us, and no one would have ever contributed if he had said it was for a wedding instead of something important like taxes, and this is fucked up, and he's really screwed the pooch. And the thing, as afraid as I am of if I don't pay a certain thing, I'll ruin my credit or whatever, right?
Thanks for the money, you fucking worthless humans.
Suck up, DSP micro penis. You guys ready? Oh my god, people are like, oh my god, they're gonna have a heart attack. Look at this. They're freaking out. Everyone's freaking out. Alright. So let's see here. I'm trying to see how I want to do this. This big reveal. You guys ready for a big positive reveal? I hope you are. I'm excited for this moment. I really am. Here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to our pet. Oh, he's playing with this. Oh, here we go. Here's our pet. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. This is Jasper, ladies and gentlemen. Jasper the cat. Basically, he's been a part of our lives for a long time, all right? In fact, before the wedding and everything this year, a lot of people surmised, they were like, Phil, why is it that you needed to have a friend come by the house and kind of house it for you while you were in Connecticut to get married? There's your answer, okay? We didn't want to leave him alone, and we couldn't afford to pay to, like, put him up or anything like that. So we had a friend come by and kind of hang out with Jasper for an hour or two a day and feed him and everything while we were in Connecticut. So a lot of people, you're right, a lot of people did guess that a cat was the thing. The thing, a lot of people say, oh, it's a new cat. It's a new cat. It's not. Jasper actually has been our cat for a while. Ben Boxer Charity said, now that you have $1,000, you'll be free of overdrafts at least for a while. For now, what I'm going to do, literally tonight, transfer all this to my bank account, and hopefully it'll take care of it until I get paid by Twitch. We'll see, okay? Fair enough. Thank you for reminding me of that. There is no... guys, oh my god, they're like, the second goal. Guys, I just told you. What the second goal was going to be was I was going to say, all right, now you know that I have a cat. Let's have him come into the night streams, right? That was what it was going to be, so relax. Yep, I'm toxic. Dude, what's hilarious is so many assholes are now in the stream chat, and they're so angry, all right, because, number one, I had a super successful streaming day, and number two, because now I'm happy with the pet, and people like the announcement of the pet, and these assholes, oh, see, you donated, and this is what you got. What did you think it was going to be, honestly? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they wanted to hear some crazy life-changing event like Cat's pregnant or something. You know, that's what they wanted, so they could have more drama content. Oh, no, what drama content can you make out of a cute cat? None. So now they're all pissy about it. So, good. Fuck them.
The blackest eyes. The devil's eyes.
Here's a more. Oh, you lied to your fans and viewers for months. As I said, I have had to keep things private for a long time. Now, being an interactive streamer, people will sometimes ask me direct questions about stuff that I have to keep private. You're right. I'm not going to reveal every personal, private thing about my life on every fucking stream, right? So, you're right. I said I didn't have a pet for a long time until I was ready, until we were ready to do a reveal of it. So, that's why. It's for the protection of myself, my family. I'm not obligated to tell you anything about anything until I'm ready. These assholes. They come in just to insult. And it's hilarious because then they delete their accounts. They're fucking idiots. They'll say, what's going on? Oh, here he comes. He's going to come up. He's never been up here before. He's never been on the table. Jasper, say hi to the camera. Oh, you're going to type something to the people on the stream? Go ahead, type something. What do you want to tell them? He's typing right now. What's he typing? Meow? He said meow. Did you hear what he said? He's talking. There you go. He's kneading. He loves to knead. I told you guys. He loves to knead. Oh, gonna knock the keyboard down. Thank you, Straight Cat Show Me. He says, I'm happy you overcame the haters and detractors. Oh, they tried today. You saw. On today's stream, they were shitting all over me. They were trying to laugh and say, oh, Phil didn't even raise any funds today, and now he's screwed over, and ha ha ha, his announcement is going to be a shitty one, and blah, blah, blah. And now it just blew up right in their fucking faces. You know?
Yeah, you know what? Here's the message. Oh, honestly. Oh.
Watch my Twitch stream.
Maybe it's because I'm a big, fat, ugly bastard with a microscopic penis.
Listen, you son of a bitch. What the fuck's your problem? You get in my face with that, I'll beat your goddamn ass, you son of a bitch. You piece of shit. You fucking goddamn fucker. Listen, fuckhead. You fucking crossed the line. Get that through your goddamn fucking head. Stop pushing your shit. You're the people that have fucked me over and gang raped the shit out of. So stop shooting your mouth off claiming I'm the enemy. You got that, you goddamn son of a bitch?